Have you ever felt like you're constantly being pulled in every direction by opinions, obligations, emotions that aren't even yours? In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to lose our center. We overshare personal moments, absorb the weight of others' suffering, hold on to old wounds, say yes when we mean no, and chase validation from people who might never truly see us. But the Buddha once said, "Just as a solid rock is not shaken by the wind, so the wise remain unmoved by praise or blame." What a powerful reminder. True peace doesn't come from the outside, not from applause, not from approval, not even from comfort. Real peace begins within, rooted in wisdom, restraint, and a deep understanding of what really matters. In this video, we'll explore how to protect your energy, your emotional, mental, and spiritual core from being scattered and drained. Because when your energy is protected, your clarity grows, and with clarity comes freedom. 1. The power of silence. We live in a culture that encourages us to share everything, our thoughts, our plans, our struggles, even our deepest wounds. But have you ever stopped to ask, who are we sharing all this with and why? The Buddha taught the value of right speech, to speak only what is necessary, truthful, and beneficial. Every time we reveal our dreams, our pain, or our private life to just anyone, we open ourselves to energies we can't control, opinions, judgments, even manipulation. Not everyone who listens will understand. Not everyone who smiles will support. Some will twist your words, others will use your vulnerability against you. Silence, in this sense, becomes not weakness, but wisdom. So before you speak, ask yourself, is this truly necessary? Am I sharing from wisdom, or from a need to be seen? Sometimes the most powerful statement you can make is none at all. Protect your energy. Share your truth only with those who have earned your trust. And let your actions, not your words, speak the loudest. 2. Absorbing negative energy. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt heavy, like someone else's sadness, anger, or stress just clung to you? That's not your energy, but you've taken it on. The Buddha taught compassion, yes, but not at the cost of losing ourselves. True compassion isn't about absorbing others' pain. It's about being present without becoming overwhelmed. Just like a lotus grows in muddy water without being stained, we too must learn to stay centered in chaos. Ask yourself, is this my burden to carry, or am I simply witnessing another's suffering? You can offer kindness, support, and love without letting their struggle become your own. Visualize a light around you, a gentle boundary between your peace and the world's pain. Remember, helping others doesn't mean draining yourself. The most powerful support comes from a place of balance. Protect your inner calm. Be compassionate, but stay grounded. 3. Letting go of past hurts. Holding on to pain is like gripping a burning coal, hoping to throw it at someone. Yet, you're the one who gets burned first. Many of us carry old wounds like armor, believing they protect us. But in truth, they drain us. We replay betrayals in our minds, relive conversations that hurt us, and cling to resentment like it somehow gives us control. The Buddha taught that all things are impermanent. Joy, sorrow, success, failure. Clinging to the past is like trying to hold water in your hands. The tighter you grasp, the faster it slips away. Ask yourself, does this pain still serve me? Who would I be without it? Forgiveness isn't about approving what happened. It's about freeing yourself from being trapped in what already passed. Let go, not for them, but for your own peace. Breathe deeply. Release the weight. You are not your past. You are the presence that chooses to heal. 4. No longer saying yes to everything. We often grow up believing that saying yes makes us kind, selfless, and lovable. But what if always saying yes is the very thing that's draining your spirit? The Buddha taught the middle way, a path of balance, not extreme sacrifice. When we say yes to every request, every invitation, every demand, we slowly abandon ourselves. We give away time we don't have, energy we can't afford, and space we truly need. Ask yourself, am I saying yes out of love or out of fear? Will this decision nourish me or exhaust me? You don't need to feel guilty for honoring your limits. Boundaries are not rejection. They're a form of wisdom. When you say no with kindness, you're saying yes to your well-being. You're preserving your energy for what truly matters. Remember, your peace is sacred. Protect it with intention. 5. Letting go of the need for external validation. One of the most subtle ways we lose energy is by constantly seeking approval from others. We shape our words, choices, even our dreams around what we think will impress. But the truth is, external validation is fragile. One day, you're praised. The next, you're judged. The Buddha warned that peace rooted in others' opinions is unstable. If your self-worth rises and falls with applause, you will always be at the mercy of the crowd. Ask yourself, am I living for my truth or their expectations? Do I need someone else's praise to feel worthy? The deepest validation doesn't come from the outside. It comes from knowing yourself. When you walk your own path, guided by wisdom and integrity, there's a quiet strength that no judgment can shake. Let go of the need to be seen and choose instead to see yourself clearly, kindly, and completely. You are already enough. The world's approval is optional. Your inner peace is not. 6. Not comparing yourself to others. Comparison is a thief of joy, and one of the most silent energy drains we face daily. You see someone's success, beauty, or path, and suddenly your own journey feels small. But the Buddha taught that every being walks their own karmic path, unfolding at its own perfect pace. When we compare, we create illusion, either of superiority or lack. We forget that no one can live our life but us. Their timeline is not your timeline. Their purpose is not your purpose. Ask yourself, am I inspired by them, or am I quietly punishing myself? What if I measured my growth against who I was yesterday, not someone else today? Let go of the need to keep up. Instead, tune in. Appreciate your progress, however slow. Honor your uniqueness. And remember, peace doesn't come from being better than others. It comes from being whole within yourself. You are not behind. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Protecting your energy doesn't mean shutting out the world. It means moving through it with wisdom. It's not about isolating yourself. It's about learning what truly nourishes your soul and what slowly drains it away. So pause. Pay attention to the people, habits, and thoughts that leave you feeling depleted. Not everything deserves your time. Not every invitation needs a yes. You are allowed to choose peace. Let go of what no longer fits your path. Whether it's an old belief, a toxic connection, or a pressure you've placed on yourself, release it with compassion. Speak with intention. Love with discernment. And walk this life grounded, like a mountain rooted deep in the earth, unshaken by the winds of chaos. You don't need to control everything to protect your energy. You just need clarity, presence, and the courage to live in alignment with what truly matters. If this message spoke to your heart, help it reach someone else. Like this video, share it with someone who needs peace today, and subscribe for more mindful wisdom every week. May you walk forward with lightness and strength.